It's Week 11 of the NFL, and we'll see Luke Musgrave. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Chargers and the Bengals, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we've been around for a minute, as the kids like to say. I called your games. There are guys who you played with back in your day who are now the veteran players in the league, and we got a couple of veterans here at quarterback. What a difference it makes for a team when they come in with a guy who knows what he's doing back at quarterback.
Oh, and it really does. And remember, Mike, the only way to gain experience is to gain experience. There's no magic formula. You got to be in the fire, make mistakes, make great plays.
Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from SoFi. Justice Hill to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by their veteran quarterback, Super Bowl winner, Russell Wilson.
There wasn't really anything fancy about their performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. If he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out. They're going to be led out by their veteran signal caller out of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end. And the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. It's another run here for Williams. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That's quickly out to Williams. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. On the option, here's Williams. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun is Brissett. under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Here's Boston Scott to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bengals offense and Russell Wilson set to take over once more. He's building a case for the MVP. He is the leader in the NFL in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The motion man here is McClure. Now Russ. To the right side. Catch made by McLaurin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Chargers offense ready for their 2nd possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the 1st quarter.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Still 1st down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the 1st quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down. Brissett. Left side in the hands of London. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now, Brissett. That one taken in. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, LA. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Chargers are out to a 10-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense, and they get set to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Here now, a toss to Montgomery. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. That's Sauce Gardner, the all-pro, there to knock that one away. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Montgomery. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through 1. The Chargers out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
On 1st down, Wilson. He'll check this down to the running back.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
The motion man here is McLaurin. Throwing again, Wilson. Quickly, he gets it out to his right. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Wilson will throw again. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a 1st and goal. An injured player on that one, and it's Nick Bosa. Game stopped as they come to look at the outstanding defender. To throw again is Wilson. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. A dive, and he's in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Pass's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board. It's 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense and Jacoby Brissett getting set for their next drive. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. That's caught right side. It's London. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Brissett. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown Chargers. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Chargers will get out in front 17-7. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, here comes Boston Scott. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Bengals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. As we check the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he is right up there among the best in the NFL. Now Wilson on 1st down. He connects downfield to Dotson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That's to McLaurin. They connect again. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. They go play action now. Wilson And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Again, Wilson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Third down, 3 to go. Here's Wilson. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
First and goal, and here's Montgomery. And he will dive into the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Bengals. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense and Brandon Ayuk ready to take over once more. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Operating from the gun is Brissett. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll put Ayuk in motion. He runs with it. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Brissett gonna throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. Looking for room out on the edge. Not gonna find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 3-point game. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Russ. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment. He had no choice but to throw it away.
The Chargers offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll do so with first and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. To throw is Brissett. Open man, he's got it. It's London.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. To the air again is Brissett. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Keeping it in the air, here's Brissett. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. So we're at halftime with just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you cross country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo, where it was the Bills who pick up the victory at home. Derek Carr, sharp in the victory, as his guys get back within a game of 500. From there, we head down to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Minnesota Vikings. J.J. McCarthy leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they were losers in that ball game as they fall to the visiting Washington Commanders. Jordan Love leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. We just saw a terrific first half from the well-traveled veteran Jacoby Brissett. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The whole team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing, Brissett. That is caught. And he will score. Mike Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Moody's extra point is good. And the Chargers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here comes Hill on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Hayden Ellis in on that stop. Second down and 8. One more time for Montgomery. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Third down and 9. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making. And I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Infraction, defense. Still second down.
A tight end in motion now. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he will score again. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go again with Williams. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Bengals offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we go through the highlights, no shortage of touchdowns today. 3 trips to the end zone in this one. The combination, the power, the speed, everything on display, and the defense has seen it all. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. Here's a handoff to Montgomery. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down. Now Wilson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. A handoff, running left, it's Montgomery. Oh. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A run up the gut with Montgomery. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now it's Wilson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive, but when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up, and they were able to do that here.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 6. Brissett. That's a slant to Ayuk. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll go play action here with Brissett. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And if he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive, he's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
And he's going to be taken down.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element.
And he'll take it on in. Greg London, touchdown, L.A. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
On is Moody to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chargers will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
What I loved about this play, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker before the ball was snapped. We see so often they get antsy. They start tipping the blitz, and then the offensive line and the running back is able to pick them up. But in this case, it didn't look before the snap like he was going to come. He times it perfectly. Nobody accounted for him, and he records the sack.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. the gun, here's Russ. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. The motion man here is McClure. On third down, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. And he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun is Brissett. That's caught right side. It's London. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll run the toss with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Now it's Brissett. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that 3rd down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. Let's see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now Russ. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
Okay, so now you pick up that 1st down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
They'll run here. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll run. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here's Wilson to throw. This one is caught by Dotson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and So far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They come up for 2nd and 2. Here's Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll send their tight end left. They'll drop to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Montgomery. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Now, on 2nd and long. Wilson. To the right side. Catch made by McLaurin. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. 2nd and goal. Now it's Wilson. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down. Here's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. On the return, here's Mims. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now a first throw here in overtime. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
That is brought in. And he's going to go all the way to win it here in overtime. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.